I'm Nick, aka Nil Gravity, and this is 100 Days of Cyberpunks. There's a challenge called 100 Days of Making Comics where you spend a half hour for 100 days working on your comic to try to get something done. Well, I don't have a problem getting stuff out there, but I have a specific project I'm working on now. I used to do web comics, and I've been doing print comics, and neither seem to be working for me, so I'm gonna kind of split the difference and try to make a monthly comic on Comixology called Cyberpunks. The problem with this is that I'm a one-man team, so what I figured out what I could do is make the comic 8 pages, and then I'll be able to maintain the monthly updates. And so this 100 days is going to be a documentation to see if I can stay on that schedule. By that I need to do like 2 to 2.5 pages a week. And so let me show you where I'm starting off from. If it'll let me switch to... No, it's not going to let me switch. Alright, there's basically 4 stages of making Cyberpunks. It's thumbnails, drawings, vector, and lettered. And you can see I'm keeping track of the 13 weeks on this little spreadsheet. And so I'll explain what each one of those is real quick. First is the thumbnail stage. This is my writing stage. I don't write scripts because I end up changing things based on like little nuances of expression and I just, as I go along, I get ideas of how the plot should change. I don't know if it's always better, but it's just like what I get in my head, and I kind of stubbornly. But I have a full 24 pages, so I have the first 3 updates completely written. Okay, and then this is what the pages look like on the drawing stage. This is actually very I can work very fast and loose because you're never going to see any of this on the page because I do so much to change it on the computer. The stage can actually go very fast because I think I spent like 3 hours completing this, and it's what I consider a done page. So, hold on, I gotta flip things. Okay. So then the next stage is the vectors. This is what the finished art looks like. My most recent page is page 15. So I almost have a 2-week buffer. And the way, if I can switch this real quick. Okay, so this is what the art looks like, and then see, I'm basically just tracing everything, and then I can flip the colors, and that's how I get those solids. And so it's all just like making it's like making little cutouts and out of construction paper. That's basically how this process works. And then the most recent page I've lettered is page 9. You can see that. Alright. So now we know where we're at in this little project, and it'll help us determine if I can finish this on a monthly basis. It's a little weird right now because I'm front-loaded. I have the first 3 issues basically written because I don't have a script writing stage, like I said, and yeah. So as we go along, this will give us a good idea if I can consistently keep this up, and hopefully by the end of the first 100 days, I'll be already uploading stuff to Comixology. So, all right. Well, I'll see you in a week when I update this.